watching. My name is June Joseph, and welcome to our show, Holistic Growth. Holistic Growth is all about life. We're here to talk about personal development, some leadership. We're also here to talk about health and wellness, nutrition, and many more. We're so thrilled to have you guys watch us today, and we have so much in store for you. Now, on our first episode, I have a couple awesome guests today. We are going to be talking about some common etiquettes. As you guys know, the introduction is the best way to have an impact. So before we begin, I want to introduce my guest today. First off, we have our holistic nutritionist in-house. She's also a performer. She's also a singer and an actress. She's also have done a lot of impact with her church ministry in the past. So I welcome you guys, Ms. Sheila Operario.
Thank you so much, June, and thank you, everyone. Welcome, welcome. And I'm so pleased to talk to you today and just spread some general health, wellness, and positivity with all of you.
Awesome. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you, June.
And our second guest, I would like to introduce our second guest. She is also a singer. She plays guitar, and she is also a direct sales professional. She's a real estate investor. Welcome, Karina Scalano.
Wow. Such a great edification, June. Thank you so much. So, yeah, this is such an exhilarating experience. But before we start, can we drink our passion first?
I'm gonna pass it over to
I've been
you.
waiting
Oh my
to,
God, guys.
And
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
All right.
Thank you, June, for having us.
Thank you
You're
for reminding
welcome.
us. Huh.
Cheers. So while we drink, it's
thought
not
it's a little
spiked
dry.
at all. So you guys, I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. We talk about first impression. We gotta have that first impression that lasts. I really believe that every encounter that you encounter should be a potential of a long-term relationship, right? We do have many ways to communicate with people. There's the nonverbal communication and the verbal communication. Okay, so I just want to give a little bit of examples. For nonverbal, give me a little bit examples of when you smile and that body language when you meet someone new, right? You got to be sincere and pay attention to their needs. All right, so maybe Sheila, if you want to give me a little bit of an example, even shaking hands for the first time.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
So when you're meeting a person for the first time, you don't want to be intimidating. You want to be warm and welcoming. So it's very important to give a firm handshake, not too firm, but not too soft either, because it would mean that you're serious about meeting this person and that you're delighted to meet their acquaintance. So.
All right.
All right.
Sheila.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Confirm.
Like that.
That's awesome.
The one thing you don't do is like this, as if you don't want to touch the other person's hand, right? So that's
Good to
very
know.
weak. Good to know. Yes. Mhm.
All right, let's give a little sample here. So, hi, Sheila, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Great. Awesome.
Again.
So I like that nice firm handshake. It shows
Yeah.
confidence.
Yes.
Right. It shows that you're owning your spot, and you're here to win it. Right. And
Right,
I
right.
love that confidence.
And
in
you
women.
have to communicate it from your heart.
Yes.
Be sincere with people.
Yes, awesome.
Right.
Thanks, you guys. Yes, and touching on that, Corinne. So the verbal communication aspect. Tell us a little bit more with your experience. When you're verbally communicating with people, how do you build that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you an example. We're actually in a party last Friday. So what happened is I came late because I came back from work, and then I was like, oh, I don't have spot from the table from my friend. So what happened is the what do you call it, the lady who's doing the party, she asked me, Corinne, do you mind if you just go on this table? I was like, you know what, this table is perfect because I love to meet new people. So you're trying to build a good rapport with people.
Right.
Right. So,
That's
yeah.
great. Yes, that's awesome. And you gotta have that friendly aura. You want to
Yeah.
make sure that people are comfortable around you.
Right.
Right.
And if
Especially-
I may add, especially at parties, a lot of people feel like, especially if they're going by themselves, you want to be that person who breaks the ice for them so that they feel comfortable. And you never know, you can always gain a friend.
Yes,
Yes.
I love it. Yes, I love meeting new friends. So how do you feel if you're the one there and you feel uncomfortable? how would you react? How would you feel like, oh, you don't know anyone in the party, you don't know anyone in the setting. So how do you get out of that comfort zone?
Well, for me, first and foremost, I'm actually an introvert. So for me, making that first move is always very hard. That's why I just smile all the time. And you never know, if you smile at a person and they smile back, then that could, that could be the opening for a conversation. And, you can enjoy the night together with these people. And like I said, have new friends.
Nice, great. Kareen, any feedback?
Usually I crack jokes, like I
Okay.
tell them about, like, hey, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
I was thinking of something funny,
Nice,
like,
nice.
to have a conversation, especially to have a connection, right?
Good stuff, you guys. Great. Now, with having said all these things about meeting new people and certain etiquettes of meeting new people, what about respect? Some people they have that boundary. Some people are just afraid. How do we show them that respect? We got to be considerate of others, right? We have to be considerate. We don't know what they're going through, so we have to put ourselves in their position, right? Yes is yes, no is no, right? We got to have that respect as well with each other. And I want to touch a little bit on time management as well. So, when with the time management, and this is going to go on with another topic, but how do we have that time management so that we can respect each other's schedule? And, for example, things happen, things will change. How can we become flexible? Things like that. So, give me a little bit of examples of, based on your experience in the past, how do you manage that time, that respect with each other, especially with your business colleagues, with your clients,
Right.
Sheila, and such? Yeah.
Would you go first?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Sheila. So I think the most important thing is we have to change our, like the connotation of having a Filipino time.
Filipino time.
Right?
Yes.
It's for me is like when you have a meeting and it says 7 o'clock, you gotta be there probably 10 minutes before 7, right? Because you have to be considerate to other people, right? That's the most important thing. Respect and be considerate, because you'll never know what's the next after an hour that you're meeting. Maybe that person has another plan to do with his or her family. So yeah, we have to change that Filipino time,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So
Sounds good. More like an island time, because I know some colleagues, they have that
They call
island
it
time.
island time,
Yes,
yes.
yeah.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with the advent of, what we call the millennials and all of that, we can actually use technology to help us with time management, especially for myself. I've just recently started planning things, using a planner, bookings, scheduling appointments. What I do is I take my phone and I put alerts on my phone for whatever schedule, even if it's as simple as having lunch, because a lot of us, we have busy lives. Sometimes we forget to eat, which is true. We forget to eat. I actually have an alert just for drinking water because I forget that too. So, we all spend so much time on our gadgets, on our phones. Why don't we actually use it as a productive tool to help us make our lives easier, right?
Yes, and I like it. I think our common denominator here is having a busy lifestyle.
Right.
So, managing our time is very crucial. And I like the fact that, using the technology, I like to write things down.
Right.
So I have my own calendar and making sure all my appointments are done, just so, you're getting a proper way of going about with your days,
Sure.
right? So yeah, thanks you guys. So before we go on break, I just want to give a little quote. I have a quotation here. One of my mentors, from Jim Rohn. Hang on a second. So, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. That's from Jim Rohn, you guys. And we'll come back shortly. Coming back from all the conversations we had, I'm so excited because we get to understand each other's perspective about, first impressions that last, how to introduce yourselves as a new person in the group. I think that's really important for everyone,
Right.
because that is very important when you're maybe doing a job interview, right?
Mhm.
Or maybe
Yeah.
when you're going out there and you're in a new sports group or such, right? You know, when you want to be able to, communication, I think, is very, very important. So having that nonverbal communication and verbal communication, I think, is key to getting to where you need to be, right?
Right.
The key to getting where you want to be in life. So let's do a little bit of discussion and role play, you guys.
Okay, are you up for it,
Yes,
Kareen?
Should have
Okay,
I should
okay.
have done my script or something.
Yes. So
Okay.
so we're in a party setting because I know this happens a lot to many people.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of
Too
people.
often.
Yes, quite too often. And let's just help each other out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm coming in, you're a new person, you don't know anyone, you're so shy. You know, how do you break that ice, right? So, how about I'm the newcomer? I'm the new person in the block.
Okay.
And, okay? And
You're the new kid. New
yes,
kid
I'm
on the
new
block.
kid on the block.
Yes.
So, okay, let me drink my passion.
Okay.
Okay, cheers.
Hydrate.
Okay, hydrate.
I love it.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it because we're at a party, yo.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
right. I'm not gonna talk because I'm the new kid.
Okay, Kareen, I'm seeing this girl. She's not talking to anybody. Maybe we should go and introduce ourselves, yeah?
You know what, Sheila? First and foremost, what I really do is I love to give compliment. So we have to compliment her or something.
Okay,
Just-
yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hi.
By the way, my name is Kareen. I love your shirt. Where'd you get that?
Oh, thank you. I just got it at the Bay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
you know
great.
what? I shop there too. I'm Sheila. Nice to meet you. What's your name again?
June.
June. Nice to meet you, June. So who did you come with?
Myself.
Oh, really?
We're actually trying to recruit another one. To
Yeah.
be, you know.
Yeah,
to
because
be
we
in a-
also came by
so we can be a
ourselves.
group.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Sheila?
We also came by ourselves. So if you wouldn't mind, we'd be very happy to have you at our table. Yeah.
Thank you. But I just met you.
No, it's
really
okay.
shy.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Maybe you can just stay here and then, yeah,
Yeah.
just enjoy our drink and the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Thank you. See,
Okay.
that's great. That's really very.
You're
friendly.
very shy.
Yes.
You're too shy.
I don't know, like,
Yes.
I want to hug her or something.
And that's good. You know, not too overpowering.
Right.
Not too, intimidating for
Right.
the other person. You just yourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really important when developing your communication skills. You're developing your daily habits to be better, right? We're always about improving ourselves, right?
I
That's
agree.
what holistic growth is about. So let me touch on about our time management, right? And respect with each other. Let's say we're in a meeting and we're running late. Somebody's running late. What do? It's super, super simple, guys, but I think it's just a matter of reminding ourselves, right? Like, for example, we're supposed to be in a meeting. The meeting is at 12 o'clock, but 11:30, you're going to be late. I think it's just courtesy to just make that phone call, and I think it's okay.
Yes, yes.
And letting people know that it's okay, because I think some people get scared away from telling them, right? So I don't think that should be the case. So, for example, let's do this real quick, you guys. So, who's running late?
I'm running late.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I always am in real life. Okay. No.
Okay, so
Because I was taking the bus before, but now that I'm driving it, it's so much better. Congratulations.
yeah, how is the car?
Huh? The car's awesome. It's got Bluetooth. So it's all hands-free. Yes, okay.
great.
But
Okay,
let's
so you're
assume I'm
late.
taking the bus right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Because that's the best scenario. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so you're late, and
Okay.
you have an appointment with Kareen.
Okay, Kareen. All
Oh,
right.
okay. Let's
All
do
right.
this.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm like an hour late. Kareen's gonna kill me. Okay. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
And how are you gonna react?
Okay, she's not picking up. She's not
Okay,
picking up.
hello.
Hi, may I speak to Kareen, please? It's Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. This is Sheila. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, but Kareen, my apologies. I'm just running a little late. There's a snowstorm outside, so yeah, my bus didn't come. I have 3 buses to take before I can get to our venue, and I'm only on bus number 1, so I do apologize. I'm so sorry, but I will get there as fast as I can.
Okay, but you know what, Sheila? Yeah, it's okay if you're gonna be like 30 minutes late, but yeah, as soon as you get here, just give me a call again, okay? And,
Yes, I will do that. And I will make it up to you, I promise.
It's okay. Just get here, be safe.
All right. Thank
Have
you
a
so
good
much,
day.
Karina. I
No
appreciate it.
problem.
Okay,
Bye
bye. Whew.
Great, I love it. You apologized and you told her to be safe. It's just common courtesy to I know you're running late and you just wish her to be safe, right? And my follow up with that actually is like, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna try to do something else, right? A little bit more productive, so you don't get impatient, right? And you don't get antsy while waiting for her. So try to do something else while waiting. So make your phone calls. Look what you need to do for the next day and prepare your day, right?
Sure.
So I think that's a really good follow-up because some people they get really upset when they have to wait. So my suggestion is while you wait, try to be productive.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Awesome. Great. So what else do we have, you guys? So anything else happening this weekend? Any events?
None for me. What about
Yes.
you?
I'm doing some probably call some friends. I'm actually gonna call my mom. It's weekend.
Yes.
So it's time. It's a family.
Yeah,
Family day. Especially this weekend it's holiday,
Yes.
right? It's a
Yes.
family day. So I want to make sure that I'm gonna spend time with my sister, with my nieces, and my
Nice.
brother-in-law. So yeah.
Great. Thank you for bringing that up, and we'll touch on that on our next episode, actually. So I have something else for that. So, yes, you guys, so that really wraps up our show for today. Just want to summarize a little bit of what we've talked about. So, just a little common etiquette for our new friends and family. When you're meeting new people, how do you leave that lasting impression? Okay, you have these nonverbal communication and verbal communication that we need to practice. It's not an overnight thing. We still work on it every day. Respecting each other's time and respecting each other's schedule, I think that's really crucial in the business world, in any world, to be honest. Decision making and time management. So these overall, there's so much more to talk about, but for now, I really like these as a whole and how we can apply it to our daily living, whether it's getting a new job interview, whether you're trying to start a new business, or whether you're trying to meet new friends, right? So I think these are really important aspects in life to follow through. So thank you guys. I'll see you next week. Okay, ciao.